Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Into the Breach TV stream here on Twitch. We are, of course, continuing our coverage of this very successful ESEA main season for the Into the Breach CS boys. They tonight take on B8 in a hotly contested best of 3. We start here on Nuke with Into Breach on that CT side. Adam getting one kill here in the pistol round on just those dualies, with it now being stuck in the 4-on-4 with Into Breach playing more of a retake setup. We do get another trade from it as well, up there from Heaven. But then with Cypher going down, it doesn't look very, very possible here up from well, the Heavens. Tubbo raining down to at least fire a few bullets off. He's not done any damage yet to do so either. He drops down, not quite knowing where Hector is either. As the double peek comes through, it will be B8 taking that first round then in our best of 3, as I mentioned. Again, starting here on Nuke with Overpass and Ancient coming up. Very intriguing stuff, I think. Now, I was a bit confused by the veto coming into it. I think it's a very favourable veto for Into the Breach, but because these two first maps are two maps they definitely do play on. But from what I could read, I think Nuke is B8's pick, and then Overpass is Into Breach pick. But can't verify that obviously on the ESEA, so someone might have to correct me on that one. With this force buy coming up from Into Breach to at least lead to an opening. Cypher with the 1 kill and a bit of damage dealt as well. He comes back out towards that B side to get a second of the round. Wrinkle meanwhile trying to handle here over towards B, him and Owner. Only get a kill. Cypher and Adam meanwhile charging down. Native goes down to just 20 health, but then Owner comes to save him. And then Tadpole stuck all in it. He still finds another kill. To see only Native left in the round. He's only on 20 HP still. Tadpole not quite sure of that. He hears those Molotovs up. We'll know now that it is that A site. But Native should have a pretty good idea of it being Heaven here. He's holding it right now. Mach 10 against Mach 10. Unless Tadpole goes for it with the Deagle here. Which looks to be the case. He peeks out. It's Native. Just instantly with the headshot there. To make it a 2 lead instead. Of course, good round there from Cypher specifically. His first 2 kills could have really flipped the round, but not quite doing a good enough job on. I thought the site itself, because even only getting a kill there from the 2-for-1 in favor of B8 over towards Rambo would have worked as long as they got the kill on the site. They didn't. As Cypher comes back here with the Deagle to get another kill at the start of the round. He peeks back in. He goes for more. He's gonna find 3 kills. Oh my goodness! It's only left Krivt and Wrinkle. As Dobbo and Isk just try to go from behind, distracting a Cypher. Dobbo takes the first, and Krivdal's gone down without the bomb. Only now realizing it. Smoking away now towards the door. Dobbo peeks out, he goes down. Krivdal comes back for that bomb. He peeks out, gets another kill. It's only Isk left, and Isk goes down. It's a massive clutch coming out as Krivdal saves them on the anti-eco. A little bit rough, you'd have to say, from B8 to leave it to just a 1 player, but credit to him taking on the 1-on-3 there and actually winning out in it is absolutely well done. We have got the buy coming through from Into the Breach though, with that being said, and that's not with a fantastic B8 buy. I thought we'd be Kriv to pick it up the AWP, not the case. They try to go quick here. Dobbo holding it initially, he backs away, Molotov not quite out, it's gonna go late. Krivta, he makes use of that to great effect. There's only Cypher close to that site now. Getting a headshot through that smoke. So he backs away. Tadpole down here as well now, but the site turning in B8's favour. Krivta does take a bit of damage. Cypher would do so too. Maybe just a save here, to be honest, from Into the Breach. Yeah, looking more and more like it. I do not hate that decision at all. Only problem is that B8 are definitely going to be able to build up that economy now to quite a healthy state. See, Krivta didn't buy anything up in this round, basically. He just had that Mach 10 over. So on him, it'll be quite a bit of cash, and then even on the rest. Them all staying alive here. Not a bad turnout at all. Just getting a kill there towards the end, but I don't think that changes this BA economy in any significant way. They are, of course, going to have these rifles into this round, and maybe even for 2 more. No matter how these 2 rounds go, I'll follow through, including this one. We're into breach our kind of a must-win spot to try and get into this game. Albeit with a chance to really make a run there towards the end of the half. This would be just more for a safer approach, if you will, where even if they lose 1 or 2 gun rounds, they still would have a decent half, potential for a decent half at least, if they just take this one. Cypher's been on point yet so far. M4 here is B8 getting quickly. Already set up for the spotting the head now, gets the headshot done, not quite the kill. But can back away with Dobbo still having control of ramp. Are going to exit out of single door any moment now though. As Dobbo starts to rotate in, Cypher holding towards the other end. Turns around quickly. They come out. Is Cypher, gets one, turns back around, another one to finish off on what he started on native. To at least give them that man advantage even with B8 once more. Having some decent control towards the site itself. Oh, but look at Hector. He's got A for free. They could just rotate up now. With no one to guard it. Adam rotates in. Tadpole from behind. Oh, he trades it right back. A 3-on-3 instead now. Everyone just trying to flank at this point. Tadpole from lobby and yeah, it's just everyone. All coming from hut now as well. Like they're not watching this for now, but could quickly change. It's Owner that's holding this angle. When he comes out, Owner's at least tagged up. He stays alive though. That does peek out finally. That is now the 2-on-2, but then him and Wrinkle clear all things up there for BA. Which leaves into breach. 5-0 down. In a pretty quick manner here so far. Is this for advanced? Good question. I was just about to mention actually. Kind of what the outset is here. So this is the upper bracket still. Interbreach have yet to lose a game. They're in round 4 now of the upper bracket. Which means they're already secured for ESEA Advanced. It's all about the money now, I guess. Yeah. We played for money, basically. HLTV, I think? Final couple games are. Really things to play for, admittedly. Just for context there as well, top 8 is 400, top 6, 600. And then top 4, getting 4th, 1,000, 3rd, 1.5, and then 2 and 3.5 for first place. 2k for 2, to be clear. So that's a bit of cash, you know? But obviously it's good to know that you already have advanced. There's no chance of choking here to that extent. What is happening? What am I seeing? Oh, right. It's this one. The stack up. I think it was it Mouse Sports? Phase? Something like that. Did it a while ago. I think it's onto that silo, right? Not anyone going to be touched by that so far. With a 4-on-4 here in the 40th second. And counting. Down. We finally going to set up a bit of a door push. We've got Adam here and Tadpole as well. So, not any bad positions right now for Into the Breach. They did push out a door. 25 on the clock. Cypher's already got one. As Tadpole helps out on A as well. Gets a bit of damage and alongside that kill. This will have to stop the bomb planting here if anyone does. But you've walked out a door. It's not perfect for stopping the bomb plant. But then Cypher spawns for the smoke, and it is only Owner now. Holding towards Mini, but getting caught by the opposing AWPer there in Isk as he makes it that first round. Or Into the Breach. It's him and Cypher getting 2 kills each in this round, which really plays a part. Cypher, of course, again, looked sharp for sure. He's got that awareness where he doesn't have to see you even. We saw it with the deagle spams earlier. We've seen it here with the rifles. He just gets so many kills through smokes per game. That can definitely be worth a round or two. It's almost solely based on them. Let's BA go quick. Smoke's coming out towards outside, but they head inside for the most part, outside of Owner. He's already gone taken down by Cypher. They hide out in lobby for now. Hector peeking in. No need here to go for anything more if you're into the breach. Surely you're comfortable with the 5-on-4 already. Adam's certainly looking to aggress. And he's gone down for it. A little bit unnecessary, perhaps. Didn't even have any backup there, so Hector walks away unscathed. At least relatively unscathed. So they're setting up for another boost here. They did it before the smoke, and they're doing it again. Rinko, look at a catch-out Dobbo, who's been hiding behind his box for so long now. He gets the help from Isk just in time for these flashes to arrive. Into Breach are sensing this type of play to be ran. Dobbo stays behind. Isk holding his back right now. So much belief in one another. As he goes out wide, getting mollied out to Isk, he walks away. And then Dobbo loses that fight head-on-head. Duel with B8 out towards A instead, but only with the tray that time. Is dropping down, but as the bomb goes down, he peeks in and gets that bomb planter down to see Cypher push in, and they win the round together, just like the previous timeout. 2 kills for each. That goes for round 6, and that goes for round 7 now as they get 2 in a row. Big time stuff from Cypher and Isk there. Getting the player dropped from the server, just a technical timeout to get him back. Of course, Enzo Breacher looked so good on so many maps. You always have to have that deeper map pool coming into a post-season run in ESEA. I think they've certainly shown off that. Not even having to flex their Inferno a lot of the time, which I think is probably their strongest map. Just with how dominant that CT side can look at times. Of course, they came into the postseason as an 11th seed. For context, B8, the 14th seed coming into the playoffs. Which meant that both teams had buys in the first round, but still they've had to beat some decent teams to get here. ITB's biggest challenge was perhaps Foxed, even if they are the highest seed they've played. That was the one that took the longest and was a long way back. They lost Ancient, I think it was there in the first map, and then did the reverse sweep on them. Including Inferno. And Overpass, actually, which was that decider, which we're going to see as a second map here tonight. Overpass and then Ancient coming out as the decider. We're back into the action here. B8 on just the pistols. They've been keeping it high tempo so far, and why not keep it that way when you are on those pistols? Mostly Deagles, in fact. They walk outside. Bit of a passive holdout there with Dobbo and Cypher, but it's only two players that can handle themselves in that type of duel, especially against just armorless or head armorless players. Dobbo's M4, Tadpole's M4, and certainly that Adam MP9 are going to do so much work. Adam already picking up the first kill, in fact, as Cypher continues on that. Adam just getting around the place. Getting very deep into it. Wow. Franco at least with the trade. But that MP9 is going to get shut down as well. Still the 3-on-2. Cypher just needs to hold him. Hold Owner here outside. Oh, he swapped up at the wrong moment. Still not gone down and wins it on the second time around. That was a little bit scary. Cypher getting caught with the nade is not going to end up a big problem. As third into Breach, making a third round in a row. With 3 players kept alive there as well to keep that economy going. And then B8 buy up. Straight AKs. You might have to see them switch up the pace now and slow it down, because they've been going just too quick here into the breach. You've been getting better and better at it, just handling it. With this now outside, Owner here alone basically jumps up perfectly for the Adam boost. Spots out Cypher, tags him down, but will get traded. They know at least that there are limited players towards outside, that they push inside quickly. Tadpole here, he gets flashed off though. With a brilliant one from Rinko. Cypher gets into door, meanwhile Stabo gets that tagged down. He needs the help there from the flank. He still finds another kill. The nade. Cypher waits. The other two players up in heaven. Might have to be Cypher making the play here. They won't really expect towards door. Oh, and he wins that first fight. Just the two players left here, both on the site. They get flashed off. It's brilliantly executed, that 3-on-3 into breach. Actually, a 3-on-4, right? With the double nade. It's great retake. Actually, 3 out of the 4 rounds have come from those retakes that have been in semi-clutch situations. 2-on-2s, 3-on-4s that time, at least. Stubbo got in on the fun. It is into reach up to 4 rounds here. Cypher up to 14 kills, by the way, in just the 9 rounds played. He could go for more here as well. He's playing as that help defender. Towards ramp. The outside smoke's coming in from B8 now. They aren't really committed to this. Cypher does still come to help. Not really in a grand way though. Just the flashbang as Adam waits out. Adam peeking in. He goes down though with a brilliant flick from the young Owner. He walks into B as well. That's a pretty simple take. All they need now is ramp. Dubbo here to guard it. Cypher, having already dropped down on A, cannot help out at this point. Will have to be Isk, if anyone. As Dubbo tries to stand tall, he gets flashed away though. Cypher already gone down. It's finally the kill back, and there it is. The 3-on-3 already. As B8 turned back towards A, Tadpole still here. He's still kicking, and he peeks out to get just the damage dealt. Maybe not enough. They've won these types of rounds before. Isk now in mini instead. He gets smoked off. There's another one on Rinko as well to use. The only problem for B8 being that health. Advantage in the favour of ITB. Taking this one slow. I don't even know if they're going for it here. Yeah. They're just going to back away. After a 4-round streak there from ITB. Almost just digging all the way into that lead. Tying things up. They are going to concede this one, it looks like. So this gets kill on the way out. Here's a few more steps as well. Will not want to challenge any further. Owner coming up on him. Owner. He's got the free kill. Isk losing his patience there, or so. I don't know what you want to put that under. I think it's more a smart move from Owner admittedly than a blunder from Isk. It does hurt their economy somewhat. With an up there, he could have definitely dropped over another rifle. As they flash out, ace like Hector, instant headshot, native. Not much worse either. And into the breach, may have just lost this round in the matter of seconds. Yeah, they're just gonna walk away. I mean, talk about a flash pad of an execute. I've been talking about B8 need to slow down the tempo. Maybe not. They just go even faster and take that 3rd kill of the round to leave only Double and Isk. If they keep 3 rifles here, they would have had a pretty decent buy, I think. Cypher could have dropped over and so on, but now probably just a half buy, to be honest. Do love that aim in chat. Not even half buy money for some of these players. Cypher will obviously be able to get back to his almost copyrighted Dago now. Has got a patent on it. I think patent pending right now. As we progress through this game. He's going for strengths on it. Him out towards heaven this time. Let's go that op still. Him and Dobbo obviously having to play a central part in this as B8. Make a quick execute towards A. Try to draw away as many rotations as possible. And then just holding it. Just like that. Cypher peeks in. Native. His gun barrel not quite showing there from door. He does just walk out though nonchalantly. And he gets punished for just that. As Cypher picks up the first kill of the round. He gets traded though. Adam on the Seuss. Just hiding out in vent for now. Tadpo should be able to get that Dago at least, but still not ideal. You have Owner there in secret as well. They walk in towards Shramp. Dobbo losing that one. Is coming in late here to try and flick away. He only gets a bit of damage dealt. That might just be the wrong gun. Adam's still there towards secret, but this really should be saving. And he is. And Adam's already gone down, so best case now is almost Tadpole getting a rifles to save, I think. Dobbo's AK should be in there somewhere. Might have dropped down though. Ooh, Rinko just around the corner. Rinko gets the kill there. So young. But still one of the top dogs on this team. Him and Owner really are the ones to perform in these types of games against the really good opponents. Owner obviously 20, I think. And then Rinko's like 16. Ooh, he might get caught here. And he does. Lost his op twice now in those situations. Be always seemingly hunting him down. That's gonna eat into them. No op for this round as a result. We'll see if that's a blessing in disguise. Four M4s and a FAMAS. Obviously, you'd want ISK on the op, but I'm just thinking about how well B8 have pushed in so quickly. Maybe a lack of an op here could see them be a little bit more mobile. More fluid almost. Owner already gets himself there into secret. Cypher not quite ready for it. He still doesn't die off it. Does at least mark that presence. Going both ways. Anyway. That's as they go for this op boost again towards ramp. Two players here. Let's go up on. Up on the boxes there, not being checked. Dobbo not peeking. This gets 2 kills. But then Dobbo gets Jack. Oh, if only Dobbo got a trade there, so Into Breach would be in such a good place right now. Instead, the 3-on-3. Cypher holding down ramp from the control room. Not connecting first time around. Not getting a second chance. 2-on-3 instead. Owner hearing Adam drop down. Still gonna get caught here. Adam takes him. That is big. It's drawing it up now. As Rinko tries to peek in towards Adam. Unfortunately for Adam. Unfortunately for ITB, they kind of lose this round based on that duel. Tadpole goes for a desperate last attempt, which I'm not too sure about. He goes down. It was just Native and Rinko in that one. Rinko now up to 14 to try and duel with Cypher's amount of frags, I think. They're obviously on more than double the amount of rounds that ITB are on. B8, who in their last game, in ESEA that is, did beat the 3 seed and PG tour of Cigar Select. That was a 2-0 as well. Felt very comfortable for them. 16-6 on Ancient, and then interestingly for this one, 69 on Nuke. Kind of a home map, it feels like. For one of them at least, B8, who of course had some problems with the Incas earlier on. Had to go to double overtime twice. As they reverse swept. succeed. Incas, who are no slouches, to be fair. But what was the type 1 there? It's just worth mentioning. But being 100% in the playoffs on Nuke at least is quite the record that they want to uphold. Obviously did really well on it in the regular season as well, going 2-0 there. Playing a couple times in the early part of the season and then kind of putting it on the back burner. It felt like they almost wanted to save it here for the playoffs. Or so. It's ended up working so far. 10 rounds we're on for it. Speaking for it, P8 there. With we're going down. At least they have the money, ITB, to make a run here for the final round. To get to 5. Still not ideal, even if they do get to that point. But they desperately still want to. You can see the kill disparity on the team as well. It's not looked great for a couple of these players that have just lost a lot of 50-50s. I mean, it's, to me, kind of not simple. Obviously, we did have 1 player drop-ins, but still 3 of them that are underperforming for sure. Adam, who dropped obviously early on. Cypher gets flashed in. What a brilliant flash that is from Adam. Cypher gets the opening frag. Powerful tries to get moneyed out. It's Cypher again. So there's so much damage from that smoke. And yet still B8. They walk away. They go towards ramp where Dobbo misses his op shot. This comes in, but only the trade for him to at least maintain that man advantage. Dobbo still on B with the rotation already in from Cypher. Holding it down again from control room to get another kill. Dobbo all alone now, though. He finds another one to leave only Rinko. They've done so well in this one. Just keep this slow all round as Adam just holds the angle and wins the fight eventually. That's 10-5. I think a pretty representative scoreline of what you'd see there in the first half if you didn't miss some of it. I think that's still quite a fair scoreline to base it off of. Interbreach, who of course could have had a lot more if they just took their chances there earlier on, but meanwhile a lot of their rounds were very hard fought. Had to really struggle for a couple of them early on there, so certainly B8 with a strong T half. A lot of know-how. You just had to dictate that T side on this map in such an aggressive manner as well. Felt very quick that first half. And that was mostly down to B8 just running for a lot of it. The W. $10-5 scoreline stance. It's obviously been a good half here for at least a couple of the Interbreach players. I guess it's one positive. We saw, obviously I was praising Cypher there early on. Obviously he's looked really good during this postseason. I think he's the player really that's like overperformed almost when it comes to the playoffs, averaging 0.9 frags per round even before this game, I think, which should be going up. I think he got to, what, 15, 16, something like that? Maybe even more during that first half. We do get into the second one here. 10-5 the score, as I mentioned. With Interbreach kind of needing this pistol round. Adam and Dobbo on the utility to set up for what looks to be an A play. With B8. A lot of those fronts now, they move towards ramp. Kind of just when that rotation was coming through from Native, they do at least take down the main ramp player. Native coming in, he only does a bit of damage there, not much done from him. They get down to B. Oh, what a tap that is! Cypher has yanked Rido out the round to put the the 5-on-3 in motion and the bomb plant. Down now. Just to move back away. Owner comes through. 2 players to face here. He taps 1. And just walks away from it. Cypher. I was getting impatient that time. I do still have the man advantage though. B8 taking this one really quite slowly. Finally, Hector starts to peek in there from single doors. Native gets 1. They move in here. Cypher at least gets another one. On the board, they tap that bomb. It's this to move through. And it's just left Native oh yeah. It's not going to happen for him. Great round. From Into the Breach instead, that execute looked really smooth. Just mostly basing it off that aim. It looked great. Sharp again from Cypher. And a couple of incisive double teams from Into the Breach. They just stacked up well there, I think, in the post plant. Didn't have to overplay it at all. And then once that tap came through, and the diffuser went down so quickly, it was kind of over. Second round with a force from both teams. It's Into the Breach and specifically Domo out first. With the 5-on-3 already in motion again. Mac 10's just running down the Ukrainians. His owner hides away just behind that Molotov, getting pushed down. He still finds 2 kills. Ridiculous stuff. He's so low. Yeah. That's what'll happen if you're on 13 health. That's kind of opened up a chance, I guess. They are going for this, I'm thinking. Like they're not in a great weapon. I think he might just have to go for the MP9 here if he wants to go for it. Or Wrinkle takes the first pick. Neither happening right now. It's like that he just walks away with no armor and an MP9. Wrinkle closer to the situation. Cypher peeking in. Cypher takes him down. Sekta will stay alive here, but not with any great reason to do so. Just the Mag 7 here. No armor. That's with 3-round gap. It's now been closed down to Into the Breach. Sticking to their weapons for the most part here. B8 obviously not going to be able to handle those Mac 10s too well, you'd imagine. So they stack up on ramp. That's 4 players. I think they moved in as well. I think they're hearing the Molotov burn away on them right now. Still not yet to find the kill though. But surely that alerts ITB in some way where they are going to start to suspect at least 1 or 2 now to be over there towards ramp. Is that him? To jump up. He walks in first. Great jump peek. See 1 down already. Spots another. Over towards heaven and Native peeks in. That's a great nade though. Fired through to put them down quite low. These Mac 10s doing bits right now as well. Even the flank won't really work out. It's even as Wrinkle tags down Isk and gets him down. Trying to walk away with that AK. Adam will probably follow through on that one. Nope. Not really. Native getting another kill. They don't want to lose too many rifles here. They've already lost a couple. Then a 1 tap from Cypher. At least keeps 2 in the round. Wrinkle holding that 3rd. No reason now for Adam to not go for him. And I guess that's kind of what he's doing. He's just looking in the wrong place. Obviously with ITV knowing that he already has an AK, there's, you know, there's no reason for him to swap out to a Mac 10, even if he did kill off Adam, but obviously the look there towards T-spawn, which was the hiding spot for Wrinkle. He keeps that AK, then we'll get the AWP over. Okay, 10-8 scoreline. Big time stuff for ITB to really tie things up. Immediately break this economy. Wrinkle outside, AWP in hand. Getting smoked off here. Cypher, impatient. Peeking through that smoke before it's gone. And then Adam gets caught with a hand or 2 in the cookie jar. Even through that smoke, he goes down to just 10 health. Tadpole meeting some bullets as well. At least they do get down to secret. Adam down there as well, all ready to greet them. And they may have just locked out a lot of B8 here to see only Krivda and Rinko to guard them. Rinko holding control for now. Krivda on the site as well. I'm not sure if they're gonna check for him, or if they even get the chance to, as Rinko pops out again. Back in. Oh my goodness, Rinko. It's on for quite something here. Already the 3 kills, and Krivda just had to do nothing. He's just standing back. Fisk wanted to do something similar on his op. Not really having any space to do so. Rinko's just still holding. Surely goes for the control peak. Sooner or later. For now, gonna stay on those double lures. It's a game of chicken right now. Oh! And it seems like ITB chickened out first. Rinko getting that 4th kill before he goes down. Isk's just no way now. Does not have a clue about any of these positions. Just about gets into vent. Oh, the no-scope on the way out. He tries to escape here with the open hand. Getting followed. Getting to a safe spot for now. Will get peeked here. Fires away. But gets out into safety. Good escape there from Misk, but at what cost? Not much for him. He gets the op again, but it's just sad to say the round not main a play for the victory there. Ends up slipping back into a 3-round deficit. They're back on the AKs here though, outside of that Isk op. The Molotov's fire on through. Rinko getting caught in the gunfire immediately. Well, good for him to be on 17. So if he peeks an AK, they're kind of on even ground. Where it's one hit for anybody. Into reach, none of their players have really met the same fate. They're going down to quite that low health. For now, avoiding that XM. So it's got boosted up. They walk towards ramping out. Krivda here for it. A good flashbang from him to try and delay them, but he kind of just spurs them on as they walk through. Rinko has rotated down already. That's a problem. Just look at that gap they've created towards heaven. Into reach, not using it. Could have definitely wrapped around A at this point. Instead, they walk down. And take the easy way out with 35 seconds on the clock. Krivda hiding just beyond that ramp area. Oh, but he gets absolutely domed it. Rinko only got a bit of damage dealt. Site is ITB's. Put up for grabs still. Natip doing the damage, but he goes down in the process. Even as Rinko got another kill, they're on the way out here. They're looking to save. And only save in this round. From here on out, I'm not even sure if Hector can get to a proper rifle. I guess that XM could work in the position he was playing still, but surely you'd rather want a weapon. And then he's been gifted one. Wow. That is, you know those hotels that where the room service is just like an elevator shaft with where you can just lift it up from the kitchen, tap it up to a room. I feel like that's elevator room service. I don't even know if that exists, but we may have just invented it, just with ladders and weapons. You know, kind of privacy boost there for the gun market. Into reach, 9 rounds now. I gotta go quick here, it looks like. Nope, not quite. But Tadpole had some mean intentions with that run in towards Hut. Not quite the case. He stays back. Ooh. Adam. On Just hope we travel there. They're good at avoiding those nades though, that always seem to ring through. It's ITB have got ramp for free. This is an ace stack they did. They at least dropped down in towards secret, playing this one very passively. Be it as Isk takes the head off Rinko in that open up jump. Such a massive figurehead in any of these sorts of retakes for BA already gone down. Owner and Native just go down. Alright, that's round over. Perfectly dealt with, by the way. I mean, just the one death here for ITB. They've looked stronger and stronger on this T side. Isk there with an incredible duel. He has the awareness to know kind of the exact angle at which his opponent is playing with his op counterpart. And then on the site itself, they handled that double peek from control room so excellently. It was just went by in a flash. With again, Owner only getting one kill. Not quite good enough to see them hold on to much of a lead. Instead 11-10. Be it still on money. Owner to drop over that op, you'd guess. And Kriv there can drop over to it. Native, I suppose. Or maybe Hector does. There's definitely math to figure out there, but I think it should work out. No op. Alright, just a half buy. Interesting. I guess that's a way to go. I just think they could have had a solid buy here, you know? They want the half and a chance. A chance and a half, I mean. Hector's already got the first kill. Into breach meanwhile drop down, they get into events, and they get even further than that. The B side is theirs. Yet again. This time in the man disadvantage though. That is a significant difference. And all they need to do is just hold down vent here. Dobbo, the man to do that. His owner's already come through from secret. Dobbo getting pressured from two sides now. And not really holding on at all. None of his teammates have killed off anyone either. To leave only Adam in the round, it's a chaotic contact hold from into the reach, and that's not in a good way. Just collapsing there. Blowing the individual coverages. Where the secret player immediately goes down. And then there's no help from anyone. But a player that should not be helping. That is in the only spot you can't really turn your back to at any moment. Which I've always noticed with only getting one kill. And then Isk was in a pretty bad spot towards lobby. I mean, felt like they could have held out for the bomb plant there, to be honest. They could have gone to better positions first. They still have a buy here. B8 now 2 rounds ahead though. Adam gets to face a couple bullets. And then quite a bit of that nade. That's 38 health. Is into reach. Go for that base site once again. Owner here to guard them though. Hasn't quite gone to show off himself so far on the CT side. I think most of us know what he can do. Given the opportunity. Certainly the CIS audience here. He waits out. So do into reach. Ooh. Cypher with the boost, he misses. And Owner gets it back away. The 5-on-5 intact as Wrinkle comes through to help up from ramp now. And Krivta's already there with the op. ITB, they have nothing to work on. Towards this B site that should probably go up. Only having the 2 smokes to use. They walk out. Oh, Krivta's not holding it! He's gone caught out and so is Owner. There's only Wrinkle left to save them. He peeks in though. Coming in for that right side to at least get the 1 kill. Molly down in the process, and that's Native going down. A great hold from Adam up in lobby. So he's into the breach, taking another round. They keep heading towards B, but it keeps working. Unstoppable towards that site. Wrinkle at least gets to keep his op. Nectar at least gets to save an AK. But that gap once again shrinking. Back to just one round. If you are coming in not quite knowing the veto, of course, first of all, it is a best of 3. Obviously, the ESEA main playoffs still here for Into the Breach. Still in the upper bracket. Nuke map 1 here is good to see. Overpass map 2 and then Ancient map 3. Playing for money? I think they should be like 1 win away from. To get some decent cash on the board. Already locked in advanced, of course. And then someone really should correct me even before I say this, which will be quite difficult. But I think HL TV for the last couple games or something. Not quite sure of the situation in main. I think Advanced already has HL TV stuff. I believe B8 picked Nuke, by the way, to make that clear. Meaning ITB picked Overpass and then Ancient has that side. Native peeking in. Rarely in this spot. That might be a great counter. Cypher popping out, he gets the 1 kill. Native, out of the smoke, needs to save them now. He gets the 1 kill, but then quickly traded. And Tadpole already had a kill as well, so the 4-on-2. If they're mixing it up, Crypto comes in. Crypto, not even gonna get the kill. As Delbo shuts him down so quickly. Now they want more. They're thirsty for some wrinkle blood. But he's a hard man to stop. A slippery man. But then he's made himself known. This should not be hard. But then he is so good on that ult. He got it! He got 3 kills! How the hell did he connect on that flick? Oh my goodness. Still goes down, but he's got more money for an op. That's not the end of the world, to be honest, because getting those kills on the board means that ITB are in no great situation now economically. Not saying it was a bad move to go for him. Here with the buy. Wrinkle tag down. Wrinkle down. Oh, he goes down all the way. Cypher. Take 2 kills to start it off. B8 dropping down with Hector and Krivda. And Native. They're betting big on Into the Breach, not even trying this A site. But I think they are gonna keep exploring. And they might just notice the lack of presence. Native has at least rotated it up now. With Krivda in ramp. Holding out Tadpole, getting that kill. That's a good one to find. Then Adam up on Heaven. Does the chance to flank your Native, who's still alone on the site itself, even as Crypto starts to rotate in. Cypher has dropped from the server. He was still alive as well. So it's a 2-on-3 instead. That's a rough one. They now know of Adam's presence up in Heaven as well, but then Dobbo keeps patient to at least damage up towards Secret and turns in to get another kill. With Krivda still in hut. Adam to guard as Dobbo gets that bomb down. Krivda just waits it out. Hector now picking up a rifle. He comes in from ramp. Being heard by Adam. Free kill. How did he not know Adam was still there? Krivda has to clutch. Dobbo still on that site. Adam has an idea now. Great nade onto it. Down to 68 health. It's Dobbo to peak. Doing the damage. It's Adam all alone though. As Krivda takes it. But Adam wins the battle. And wins it to get the lead now for ITB. That's a big time play from Adam. Whose stats are misleading. I have to alert. He should be up to... what? I don't even know. Maybe he didn't get that many more kills. Like, maybe just a few more. You obviously quit there kind of early on in the first half. But he didn't have a great first half. It's more disappointing for Cypher, because his stats were looking quite good. Obviously they'll show up after the game, to be clear. It's just not here right now. Cypher rose up to at least like 25, I think. Into reach on the lead. B8 with just a half bite here. As Hector gets tagged down, it's Uno to actually draw first blood there on the MP9 play. Cypher meanwhile coming in. Straight back onto the server. Straight back into the killing department of it all. Owner sticking around though. That MP9. Deadly. On 2 kills already. Spotting out Isk on the way out as well means that they have some clue. Or do they? Isk walking up. Owner's already gone down though. Adam coming in. Potentially save Isk there. If only native on this A site now. The flank coming through. They've spotted him from heaven. Isk missing the shot. Adam gets caught. Meanwhile from ramp. Molotov might do him in though. Yeah, native's already gone down. That's the round. Surely over. That's Krivta can turn it around with his Deagle alone. Hector behind him. Krivta's the only one with health right now. Then again, into reach don't have a lot in terms of health either. Krivta hides out in hut. Hector walking around instead. Tadpole could close this round. Could open it up for B8 instead. He's not even given it a choice. Isk has already got the one kill. Tadpole does close it out though. Great stuff from him. Great stuff from Into the Breach. Once more, who have found such a winning formula. All you need to do is just... this sounds very cliche. But just... if you win 1 or 2 rounds by playing the same way both times, like they did when they just got to B, like 2 or 3 times in a row, winning every time, it just messes with the CT psychology. And they've been playing with that all throughout this comeback that they've had. To now potentially get to match point. 14-12, of course, with B8 on the bye. Into breach again, just looking stronger and stronger, as I've been saying on this T side. This would be the moment to peak. To win this round. On your opponent's map pick nonetheless. Plenty of support here towards B though, and specifically towards ramp, which looked to kind of be the way to attack here. Cypher getting tinked though. Tombstone kind of away from that. Instead more so right. Adam on door. Not checking. Up towards hut. He crouches in though. It's a free peek onto native. He loses it. And Hector peeks out. They have no idea. He gets 2 kills on the spray down. To see Dobo and Cypher left all alone. That's a rough one. Dobo at least gets that first kill unscathed. But Cypher will need to do at least something. And he doesn't. That bomb is dropped him. Dobo's left in the impossible 1-on-4. Can do some damage here economically at least. That should be his goal. 20 seconds left. He walks around. Gets nothing. That is B8 with a bit of a statement victory in that round. Just had a lot of support in a lot of areas. They were playing as a unit there for sure. Bit of a fluid system from them that time. To see into reach on just the pistols. B8 a great chance to tie things up, especially as Isk gets a knife into the back of Dobo. Adam's already gone down. Krivta with the opening on towards ramp. They try to get through still, but Krivta doing a good job here for holding him off. Is finally getting one. Then Native was there for the rotate. Great round from B8. Fantastic stuff. Even against an eco. Not allowing them anything that time. We have it tied again. This time at 14-all, so it's the penultimate round here. To see who can nab match point. As B8 go back to the double ops. Cypher in it. they're just around that corner. They need to play silo this time around. They definitely mixed it up. Just look at Wrinkle. Oh my god, Wrinkle! I thought he was going to walk through that smoke. Not quite. Smoke fading towards ramp as well. He's getting flashed. Isk. Not taking that peek. With ITB taking a way more patient approach here, but Adam has got himself deeper into things. He goes down, and so does Cypher. But then the two trade come out. In fact, into the breach! They flipped it around in a matter of a second. There's only Crypta and Owner left. Crypta from heaven. Owner's still waiting. From the vents, Crypta gets one. His Owner makes himself known as well. Double peeks out. He takes the damage dealt to him. Tadpole, they're trying to hold each other's backs here, but instead it's Double left alone. He takes one. Owner, he's walked out of there. Does he aim on the bomb? As Double reloads, Owner following him. As Double just gets deeper and deeper. Owner getting so desperate, he walks back out. Double is holding the angle and he gets to match point. In the penultimate round, they win out as Double wins the 1-on-2. Just when they needed him, he's really fired up here on the T side. And that is the ultimate showing of it. Timeout called. A chance for Into the Breach to steal this first map on their opponent's map pick. Would be quite the victory if so. We're down 10-5. But have made significant progress on the T side. And the great part is, Inferno being the next map up. Such a comfort map for Into the Breach that it's just hard to see BO3 take them on it, to be honest. Not really a team that have played Inferno a whole lot during the ESEA season, at least. Into the Breach. Chance here. Adam on the Mach 10 though. Just the one up from BO3. A bit of lucky utility as well, I suppose. So it's not really perfect for either team, but could be a whole lot worse for both. Anyway. Nathan's smoking out early. Yet again, mixing it up there on A, but I feel like that's more similar than usual. Surely Into the Breach will recognize that hut angle from before and probably the silo peak as well. Heck, that in fact dropping down almost preemptively there. As Wrinkle rotated in. Gets the first kill. Cypher gone down. Do see the wraparound here from outside though, potentially. Wrinkle's left his post and he gets tagged down. Flashing away. Double not quite making use of his advantage spatially. Spotting his rotation though. As this peeks in. Going down. It's a 3-on-5 now. Uphill battle for sure with two players in ramp to face. They walk in. They get just the one kill as Tadpole's tagged down. He's gone down. In fact. And it's going to be a very tough, yeah, semi-impossible thing for Double to accomplish. Not even passing that first hurdle, instead it's overtime. Rough one. Indeed, Wrinkle coming in there on the help rotation. Definitely helped out. Not catching it off there from the outside. As well as kind of jumping in head first, which we occasionally did see from Into the Breach. They jumped in head first a few too many times, I think. On the T side, it's has been BO3 has been good with not giving up too much information, but also just those types of peaks into ramp there in the final round, as an example. Where that time they weren't even fully committed to it. Adam was just jumping around, taking a bit of damage before he went to the return. And it's cost them there. Anyway. With BO3 obviously sticking to that CT side, as you do on the overtimes. Into the Breach now swapping out towards the T side. It is MIR, something like that. 6, meaning 3 rounds per half at most. In the same way there are 15 rounds per half in regulation, as in you can obviously win B4, but in this case a little bit harder than usual. Into reach though, with how much better their T side was compared to their CT side. I feel like they kind of need 2 wins here to really set themselves up. We walk into overtime now. As I mentioned, into reach staying on the T side at 16k for both teams. Double off again for BA. So it's a reach head outside for the most part. BA have been leaving that open more and more. But this time, it is an exception. Owner and Wrinkle, the 2 possibly strongest players for BA, guarding it as the Owner nades them down to 66 and 67 health there, along with Cypher takes some damage. He goes down immediately. Owner on the rotation. A native as well. The sprays come through. So see into the breach. Very, very tagged down from it. Iskin, Adam. All that remains now. Every CT on that base site. This should really go up. And he's doing just that. Wrinkle almost beating him to the punch though. I'm not even sure if he gets this plant off. He does. He will have to watch his back. They 1-on-3 now. He tries. Wrinkle already there. He wants this counterpart. Be do find that first round in their favor. Into the breach with another chance at least. Always hard to lose that final round, of course, and then come into overtime to try and reset. Surely some self-doubt finding itself there. Hopefully for Into the Breach, not one that lasts here during the entire overtime. And in fact, Adam already with 1 and 2. Adam has set the pace massively there and leading by example by getting the 2 kills and then getting into B. Cypher, oh, he's won that. And so is Adam again. It's Adam's round. But it is to close it. As Into the Breach fire back just as I was raising a concern or 2. As they see themselves tie things up. 16 apiece. I said. But then, again, things aren't really... You know, I'm not really one to be correct. I said they need to win 2 rounds here on the T side to really have a chance in this first overtime. Obviously, they could still tie it up, but I think if they want to win this first half, they probably won't be taking too many more rounds on CT. We'll see that. Cypher. Smoke it out. Owner in garage. No. He's towards secret, actually. Behind that wall. That's perfect for ITB. As long as he doesn't peek out too quickly, but then Wrinkle's there. The guard that angles Crypta did get traded. Wrinkle coming back out though and holding every single angle, it feels like. And then moving over towards, well, closer towards garage. He gets the kill. This just walks into it. What are they doing? They're giving him these frags. At some point, there's got to be a difference between a good opper and a team that just walk into their crosshair. Wrinkle on for the AC goes to just nothing. Down to the floor is what he goes to. And flashing out as well. 2 players to face. They are just going to go for the double peek here, you'd imagine. Any moment now. Spots out Hector. And the double peek wins out that time. Well played in the 2-on-1 from B8 to see themselves 16, or 17 rather, 17 to 16 up. There it is. That's the correct scoreline. With Into the Breach needing 2 rounds here to get to a second overtime on map 1. And needing 3 rounds to win it in regulation. They're still on for that, of course. But I doubt they will. Because I do doubt the CT side somewhat. It just felt so difficult. Every round they won was hard fought. And I don't think they get more than 2 here. Even that would have to be quite something from them. But I think that is almost the goal. Double ups for them. Not on Dobbo this time around. It was kind of wobbly on that M4 during the first half. Cypher on it. Field's door. Getting smoked off though and walking down into the fire. As Dobbo pushed in, he gets one. Very aggressively up. Cypher to get the 5-on-3, he gets it. On the... Oh. Moves away over towards the single door. He's in a risky spot now though. Trying to gain some space with that smoke. It's not a lot of help. Like Siska's coming in now. It's not even on the AWP right now. So he dropped it over to the damaged Dobbo. BH just waiting out. Mostly towards single door here. Krivta looks to take the first peek with Owner right behind him. Two of the sharpest players on this team now. Shrinko Explorers. But with Owner having that bomb, still feels like they are going to go for this speed push if anything. With an entrenched CT side now on it. It's going to be hard to dig him out. Cypher. Bang! That's possibly it, folks. That is it, folks. For this round. Into the breach. We're gonna tie things up. 2 kills from Tadpole, 2 from Cypher that were so crucial to just locking down that B site. They see themselves on 17-0. AK's all for B8, they go quick. Cypher, spamming through Cypher! And Dobbo combined! And that's, again, all you'll see from that round. In terms of any real competition, at least. B8 walk into the death trap that is A. And the doubts I had about the CT side have been flipped on their head. Wrinkle will at least try. He's on 36 kills already. But then he's hiding in the Molotov, which is not a great hiding spot for several reasons. On now being down to 31 health. And just a few seconds of hiding time. He's been getting ripped off. Here, as this makes it 18, that's match point. Ladies and gentlemen. On B8's map pick, 4 into the breach. B8 yet to actually have a match point on this map. They have to tie things up here to get to second overtime with into the breach, just like when they were on 15-14. Having a chance to close this one out. This one on a better buy. On a CT side that are on a clean sweep so far. It's B8. Walk outside, get into secret. Getting tagged on the way there. And then great rotations here. Cypher and Isk waiting for them. Sikta takes further damage. Cypher, he goes for the peek! And he goes down! Isk still here. With a flashbang. B8, no, there's another player in there. As Owner's got himself up. Heaven, Tadpole, turned his back to it. Owner looking for more. But only gets the 1 kill. He's gonna stick around though. Spotting out Adam now. Adam has no clue where he is. And that's gotta be a second overtime. As Into the Breach seem to have choked it again. If we're being cynical about it, which I'm being. I mean, you know. You can't fault Cypher too much from doing that peek into secret, because if it was done like 1, 2, 3 seconds earlier, that's like 2 kills instantly. But they did give up a lot for those rotations. And interestingly enough, it was the outside presence that was lacking, I think. Which is fine, again. It's always easy to say it was a bad decision just because it didn't work, but also you have to say Tadpole should not have his back turned at that point if that's the case. If they are going to give up outside, they should set it up so that he's protected, or he protects himself in some way. They have more chances to do just that here on the CT side, so we get into double overtime on map number 1. Outside it is for BA. Outside of there. About to get dropped on. That's owner to take him. No trade there from Adam either. So he came up a little bit late. At least hearing the steps here of owner. It still doesn't know. But he was jumping up, and so owner on his own has created a 5-on-3. Has kept a lot of players up here on A, which I thought B were going to use to go B, but instead they walk back. A chance then for Adam as he holds the angle, but he gets caught by Rinku. They're still up here, but chances are dwindling to really make a run. Tadpole probably hearing that bomb plant will not be able to do anything about it. Double smoked off a door as well. As Tadpole gets hurt in that Molotov. It's not ideal. Hell, if I'm into reach, I might even save like AK here if they can get to an AK. He's peeking, doing a bit of damage, getting 1 kill as double runs away. Guess that's fine if they want to go for another double up setup. Or indeed a double op setup. Ooh. This might not work. He might not hold. He does not hold. Drops the op. Not the biggest problem in the world right now. I think the biggest problem is that they need to win a round. Preferably this one, where they don't have any economical struggles on any player. And can indeed go for that double up setup, regardless. Double win is gone. Adam frozen in a smoke. That's B8 to yet again try to spread out his defense by using outside. This time owner going a little bit more lonely. Inside being the push. Yes, taken down outside though. That is big time stuff for ITB. Because it's kept B8 quite contained as Delbo gets a bit of damage dealt initially. Peeks back in. Not the kill. Cypher comes in to help. He at least finishes off Native. To see into reaching a 5-on-3. Now to just hold that B site with the rotations already here. That doesn't sound like a horribly difficult task. A task that no longer really exists because B8 are no longer attempting that B site. Almost sensing the amount of presence in there. They're turning back up towards A. Through lobby. Expecting almost a push to have happened. Tadpole the furthest player forward. 30 seconds. They do need to push now. Tadpole, with 1 kill, could close this round out. They take the door approach. They might even head down vent. Nah. Probably not. Yeah, they walk around. Adam getting tagged. Adam going down. Tadpole. Not even the trade! Ah, it's a blunder. If I've ever seen one. Is a possibly round loser. Cypher comes back though. 2-on-2 instead. Dobbo's still waiting out in towards Mini right now. Gets a smoke from Cypher to at least move in towards it. They're playing this one rather slow. Grenades come through. Decent damage dealt. Mostly from Cypher spamming through. Krivda getting boosted up here. Cypher notices only then, but no now, where both players are as he peeks out and he gets one! He fires through but misses! Only does the damage to deal with Krivda to 13. That must have been 77 and... or 87 rather. In like 14 shots. Because he did so much damage through the wall. And then tags him up once there. So close, but yet so far. For into the breach. Or yet to get a CT round. Here in the second overtime. And they so desperately need it. They do not want to be against match point for the entire T half. That's close to a death sentence. One traded quickly. Tadpole up there on the ledge will at least also trade, but then it's getting caught out by his counterpart Tubbo. Doing one better as the upper. Does he get another 2-on-2? Cypher and Dobbo again. Against two players who are yet again boosting up from behind the site. Cypher almost walks into it that time. Peeking around the corner, he gets both kills and gets a bit of revenge. Does he then at least get that one round on CT to not have to go against match point for the entire T half? As they move on to that now, with BA still 20-19 up. That changes the dynamic a whole lot from what could have been a 21-18 lead. The pressure really would have been against ITB. Instead, we end up in a similar situation to the first overtime for ITB, just on the other half, where last time they only got that 1T round. And then 1 out to 2 on the CT side now. They'll have to at least win 2 to get to a third overtime. I need all 3 rounds to win it outright. That was also the... You know. If they do lose... if they get 2 rounds here and then lose that third round, they're... It does not feel like they're winning this game with how many match points they would have chucked at that point, but we're not quite there yet. Third times may still be the charm if we do get to that point. If Renko outside here, it's been really strong in that op all game. Gets pushed down here. Good trade at least. Quite valuable one. See Native rotate down. Calm before the storm. So Adam's gotten behind Owner. At least Owner's covered by those boxes. He can hold out. Maybe even get a free kill from that. But then Adam might get more. Hector, not a clue. He goes down. That ace site wide open. Owner, the only man who can stop them from heading in there now. And as Native gets up in time, they flash through. Owner gets 1 and 2 kills. And then Isk peeks in. Owner's still alive here as Adam charges him down finally. Meaning it is a 2-on-2. AWP or rifle against an AWP and a rifle. With 25 seconds on the clock, Isk needs to create it now. Z smokes him from heaven. We'll look for it. One player on the site itself. 17 seconds. Adam has the bomb here. They're going to go B. It's a massive fake. And it's kind of worked. Oh, it's definitely worked. Krivda getting down. He spotted out Adam. Isk needs to hold him as Adam goes for the one plant. His peaks on through and he's wide open. Krivda takes him. Why is Adam peeked out in front of single door? Isk couldn't hold it. And it's match point BA. 2 rounds needed now from ITB. Again, I don't hate that fake, but man. into reach. They are facing their first... They're against their first match point here. BA, before this, had to tie it up every time. That's ITB in that underdog spot. Needing this one to just build up some momentum for the final round of this second overtime. Which won't even happen if they lose this round. .54. Into breach yet again, taking some time off the clock there before making their move. It's towards ramp. Crept up, banged out! Even as Cypher gets traded, it's opened up a bit of a gap there. Brinkle rotating away as well means that ramp is indeed open for business. B8 rotating down instead for single and double door. Owner with the kill already. Native still waiting behind the double doors. Saddam looks to get that plant through. They're waiting for Dobbo, I think. Saddam taps that bomb, having spotted out several. Dobbo to flank on Owner here. He misses! And Adam still to go for the one plant. He gets charged down. He still finds that kill. Adam! Oh, Adam! He's left it to just Hector to keep this game alive. Adam, not knowing where he is, he's run out of time and he runs out of health. To ZB8 finally win out in this one in double overtime. It was their own map pick after all.